Hello and welcome to another Grand Arena Championship. I'm Heathen13 and this is Season 29, Week 1, Round 1. So we're back to 5v5 and we're also have a couple firsts this season. One, this is our first 3-week season, so we'll be on the 3-week on, 1 week off schedule from here going forward. It is also the first season with Datacrons, so I have a couple. My opponent has a couple. I don't expect any of them to play a huge role in this match, but that remains to be seen. After going 9-3 last season, I crept my way all the way up to the very top edge of Kyber 2, and all of the opponents that I could face this week are going to be difficult matchups for me. My first opponent's name is Gariel Gether, so let's look at the matchup. Alright, well, I have the majority of the green on my side on the Hotbot matchup, but I think as we look at the details, we're going to see that this is actually a fairly lopsided battle. Looking at the stats, and I can see my opponent was a decent GAC player in the old system, almost 800,000 lifetime banners, but only a best score of 33,000, so I don't think he took it too seriously. Also, if we look at the offensive wins versus defense, it's a really low ratio. That would seem to indicate that my opponent prefers to go a little offensive heavy, but we'll see about that. Comparing our rosters, and my opponent has about 900,000 more GP than I do, just over 8.5 million. He also has a slight GP advantage in the top 80 and top 65, although it's not nearly as big of a gap. He's got 24 more Zetas, and he's got 8 Omicrons to my 6. And if we look right here on the Omicron listing on SWGOH.gg, we can see that 3 of the 8 Omicrons he has are actually on Boba Fett Scion of Django, so those are all TW Omicrons. The other 5 are all GAC, so that's what I'm going up against. My biggest advantage in this entire match is in speed. My opponent's speed is a little bit on the low side, so hopefully that can help me make up a little bit of the difference in roster. But as we can see, Gear 13s, I'm severely outgunned. My opponent has 50% more than me, a total of 40 extra G13 characters. Looking at our mods, here again is what we would expect to see with a big speed disparity. I've got 50 more 6-dot mods, and I've got an advantage in every speed category. But when we look at the relics, it is the same old story as always. My opponent's got about 250 more relic levels than I do, and it's all concentrated in the upper tiers. And the biggest factor we're going to see in this fight in terms of mismatch is the Galactic Legends. My opponent has all 6 of them. None of them are higher than Relic 7, but still, he's got 6. Finally, looking at the key characters and ships, and we're all basically even here. You can see my speeds are better on almost every one of my characters except for Gideon. But we're essentially even here across the board, including the Executor. So I am on summer break. I'm a teacher, so I get my summers off, which means I get to do every GAC at the end of the attack phase, which is nice. We've got 2 hours left to go, and my opponent has already attacked. So let me show you what I decided to do for a defense and how it held. Or didn't hold. My opponent full cleared me, and he one-shot me at that. With 6 GLs, my opponent has the luxury of putting 3 on defense and still saving 3 for offense, which is what he tends to do. That meant I had to keep all 3 of mine for offense, and consequently, I tried to build the hardest defense I could with no GLs, but sadly it didn't hold very well. Down here on the bottom, I put my gas. I did have a Datacron for that, but it was just one that added a little something. None of these Datacrons are very high level or have that big of an effect. I also put Qui-Gon. Then I have a crew squad with the First Order TIE Pilot with the Omicron. I was hoping that might trip him up. Also Darth Revan. He one-shot all of these, although not for great banners. Then up top, we have my weak zone. Bam, JTR, Geos, and Mon Mothma. No problems there. In the back, I didn't hide a GL, obviously, but I did put my boss squad with the Zam Omicron. I put my Maul team and my Dash squad as well. Again, he basically was steamrolling all of my ground teams. When we get to the ships, he likes to keep his Executor for offense, but I chose to keep mine on defense this time anyway. Probably not the best move because he got a 71 on it. And in fact, the only fleet that did anything in terms of holding was my home one. It didn't get a hold, but it did strip some banners. So I don't have enough room to drop a battle really, but I do have a little wiggle room. I don't have to be perfect. 1808 is a good score, but not unbeatable for sure. On defense, up top, he's got a Phasma team, a Qui-Gon squad. Here's Padme with his own Omicron on there, and Rey. Now this Omicron gives them stacking offense if they have at least 2 buffs. So I don't think that's going to be that huge of a deal, but we shall see. Then on the bottom, we have got Lord Vader. We've got Bad Batch, Iden, and SLKR. This Omicron on the Bad Batch gives them health and protection back. So like always, we will start at the bottom. We'll work our way through, see what's in the back, and then we will do what we can to see if we can pull out this win. So we're going to start with Lord Vader. And for that, I'm going to go with the SLKR with Watt and Daka and Zombie. Now, I know that I could rearrange my teams in a different way and take Jedi Master Kenobi here, but I actually struggle when I go against Lord Vader's in arena with my Jedi Master Kenobi. I guess I just don't know how to play it right or whatever, but I lose as much as I win when I try it during arena. So I'm actually just going to go this. I tend to be more successful with it. We'll cross our fingers. Hopefully that still remains true. Unfortunately, I can't put a Datacron on this team because my zombie isn't Relic 3. I think that is the stupidest thing on Datacrons, that your whole team has to be Relic 3 in order for them to work. Yeah, talk about trying to widen the gap between the haves and the have-nots. So that's dumb, but let's get into this and cross our fingers that it all works. So we're putting the tank tech on SLKR, and then we'll put the health tech on Daka. And then we will just see how long we can keep Watt and the zombies and whatnot alive. Now, there is no Maul here on this squad, which definitely makes things a little easier. I'm basically going to keep myself, in terms of Watt, cleansed up as long as possible. Everybody else will kind of take care of themselves. The zombie will keep dying. I'll actually put the weapons tech on. No, I won't. I'm just going to keep healing. Daka will die also at some point, but she gets 3 lives as well. So the only person I really have to worry about is Watt himself, because the tank tech will take care of SLKR. So basically we'll just keep hitting people. I'm going to get stuck behind the tanks here for a while. And wow, that's a lot on Daka. Let's cleanse on Daka here for a second, and then we'll heal Watt. And he is already almost up to his ultimate. There it goes. So here comes a big hit. Not crazy bad. Cleanse all that off. So luckily we still haven't used a life on Daka yet. Of course, as soon as I say that, that's gonna happen. We're gonna do the big swipey swipe. Actually, I should have did the poke to cleanse off all of that junk. Let's do that here. Get rid of all those buffs on Royal Guard. And we're just gonna keep cleansing and poking and cleansing and poking and swiping, and we've almost got some of these other sides down. Swipe again. Really like to get all those sides out. So far, so good. Keep my fingers crossed that it keeps going that well. And we're almost up to an ultimate again. We also almost have all of the ads out. Let's see if we can get Tarkin gone. Ooh, Watt is close. We're gonna heal. We'd like to keep Watt around as long as possible. We'd like to, we can end with all three of them. That would be really nice. All three of the, my buddies, that is. I don't believe Daka has died yet, which is awesome. But Watt is coming really close. If I can get another heal off here, I will. Do that. Ability blocked at the moment. It's a bummer. Let's cleanse off Daka too. Why not? We'll just keep poking and swiping and poking and swiping. Oh, that was a waste of a heal. I don't think I need to do that yet. It's okay. Ah, and I finally lost Watt. Bummer. I don't think Daka can res him. I'll try. Yeah, I think Vader was in ultimate at the moment, at the time, but not bad. I only lost one of them. Alright, next up, we'll take out the Bad Batch, and for that we're gonna go with CLS. Ooh, and I am still in 3v3 mode. There it is. And we just need to do what we can here. There's Echo. Let's see if we can get him out of here. Alright. So the rest of this should go smoothly. Will they get an attack, I guess is the question. Let's see if we can get a stun. Nice. Omega with the attack. That's alright. Did I get all my protection back? Yep. Alright, so next up, we've got this Iden team, and I'm actually a little worried about it because I'm going to try and go Traya against it, but my Traya is only gear 12, and I didn't save Barris for it, which maybe is dumb. And I'm going to take Talon off, though, and we're going to put Thrawn on there instead. And we're going to hope, we're going to cross our fingers that this is enough. I don't know. If it doesn't work, then kind of screwed. Alright, well, let's hit on death. I don't like it already. Don't like it already. I'm gonna lose this one, you guys. Dang it. When I thought about doing this, it felt like a good plan. But I suppose I should have wampa'd this and then figured out what I want to do for Grievous later. Shoot. Okay, let's... I'm not even gonna get a chance to exit out. Yeah, that blows. That could be the match. That could be the match. Now I have to be ultra efficient if I want to still get a win, even though he did not lose anything. So, wow, that was just really bad. I should have known going into it that that was not going to work. Oh, well. Well, I'm going to have to shift around quite a few things now. Yeah. That blows. The problem is, what I have left to do all my other attacks, I don't know that I can be efficient enough to make up for a 20-point banner loss. Maybe, but unlikely. We're just going to keep ramping our offense. And yeah, I was saving Wampa for Grievous in the back. Knowing that they were there, or expecting them to be in the back. And I should have just made sure that this was a win. Alright, well, I hate to start a season with a loss, and so let's see what I can do to pull this out. Alright, so what this means is that I need to go after this Jedi, this SLKR with my off meta so that I can then try to basically break two teams apart and use my Jedi Master Luke somewhere else, I think. So, and if not, if this was a stupid choice, then oh well, I've already lost then. So, give this a shot. Wow, we didn't proc Savior yet, which is pretty awesome. Hand that over and we'll stun. And then we send Luke in. And we send Luke in again. Now the bummer here is that I don't... oh, actually, I should get my mark up here. Now I'll send in and kill Red. It's been a while since I've done this. Alright, that was probably Savior. Get that up for his next hit. And we gotta get through the second tank. And we're gonna go ahead and taunt up. And let's get Hux out of here. Oh, that was dumb. Dumb. I should have put ability block on crew. On SLKR, rather. But, all things considered, I think this is going to be fine. We should get him down here in the next hit or two. Oh, you're kidding me. That blows. Now he's immune. He's just going to wreck face for a little bit. That truly sucked. Well, now I think it's over. Yeah. Alright, I can't come back from losing two. Well, crap. One hit more and it would have been over. So, now we've really lost for sure. So let's do what we can to at least get through this. I don't even know if I'll clear at this point. We got to use troopers here to kill this lone SLKR. That will mess up some other plans. Yeah, I just think had I just been smart and used Wampa right from the get-go, then I wouldn't have been making dumb decisions like I just did, trying to off-meta that for no reason. I don't know. Let's get a look at the back. I'm expecting Mothma, Grievous, and GBA, which is exactly what we got. So, I know we're gonna do Vader on the bugs, and we're gonna do Iden on the Mothma. I'm not sure what we're gonna do for Grievous now that we've used up Wampa. I guess that's gonna be Jedi Master Luke. Anyway, let's go up to the front, the top, and work our way through that. Let's kill this Ray squad. Feels bad. Feels bad to start off so poorly for no real good reason. This seemed like it was a winnable match, and just some questionable decisions already. Yeah, it's a bummer. Let's get rid of Holdo. And then let's see if we can get her into damage immunity as early as possible. Almost got her there. There we go. So she's in damage immunity. We'll have to tank one. There we go. There's a whirlwind. I don't think I can get her dead before she goes to ultimate. We'll try. Go ahead and put on the Shien there. Dial that back up. Way to stay alive, GK, as long as it could. I'm gonna hit ultimate, get some healing done. Oh, almost. Nah, she's gonna go ultimate here. There we go. Well, that's a bummer. I'm just gonna basic. We'll take the big hit here, and then we'll see what we can do in terms of getting her out. So didn't lose anybody, which is nice. And she'll be dead here any second. Let's put healing or damage immunity on GK. Alright. So now it's just a matter of working down these other guys. How much protection can I get back? We got damage immunity in 2 of them. I'm going to prioritize healing above everything else. Oh, that was dumb. I thought that was Cap, not Snips. Didn't mean to do that. Looks like I should get a decent score, something like a 63, 64. Nice. But you just can't drop 40 banners and then expect to still win. Qui-Gon. We're gonna go with Bad Batch. Where are you, Bad Batch? I pretty much used my good Datacrons on defense. I don't have enough squads that are all Relic 3 to use them. So it just kind of is what it is. Let's get the stun out there. We're gonna save the second stun. And now we'll see if we can get... Oh, don't kill him, don't kill him! Oh, come on. He wasn't supposed to kill him yet. He was supposed to get here so I could stun him. That was just really bad planning. Jolie's gonna revive here too, if I don't kill him. So this is just a disaster as well. Oh, he can't revive Qui-Gon though, so that's good. He can revive Anakin if I kill Anakin though. Well, not a disaster, but didn't go well. Alright, so I got Padme and I have Phasma. Let me go do the two I know how I'm gonna get them down, and then I'll come back to those. We're gonna do this. I'm gonna do Vader. I need to bring in some other people, but I think I'm gonna try and make a Palpatine and Mara Jade squad. So let's see who else I can take other than Palpatine and Mara Jade. I can take Short Trooper. I don't use them. I mean, this is mostly Vader who does all the killing, so let's just go with that. I think that's enough. It's mostly Vader. I just want a couple more people in there to help with the make sure I'm speedy enough. So we'll just hit that and do that. Kill Spy, and we'll go around the horn, and then we get one more here before. Okay, well, we didn't kill GBA, and that's okay. Let's go ahead and hide. They're gonna have to hit Shore Trooper, at least for a little bit. Get the no crits for a second. So this is not going to be clean still, but it just needs to work. I need to create another team out of nothing, essentially. Do one more hit there, and then I'll throw again. All right. So yeah, we're not covering ourselves in glory at all. We're not going to leave ourselves much of a chance for... we've already lost any chance of winning. So, if you're still watching, thanks. Somewhere down here we got Iden. So we'll do this. I suppose I should start thinking about putting Iden on defense, because if you take the wrong squad in, it really hurts. I'm gonna get the buff up first. Get a bunch of buffs up. And let's stun Cara Dune. Oh, Snow Trooper's about to die already. There we go. So this is another team I gotta work on for gear. Iden is almost 7 stars, and then I can get a little more gear on her. Ah, here we go, Terminate. So she won't come back. I love the fact that that works even on the first kill. Thank you, whomever it is who told Boba Fett that I could learn that as well. So we'll just work our way down on Katarn here. Put some more buffs. Get our buff up there. The one I really need gear on, I think, is Stormtrooper. He's not only really squishy, but he's also potentially my biggest damage dealer, and he's not really putting out as much damage as I'd like, so I'm really not making a whole lot of progress here. Maybe I should... Let's switch to Wedge. One less person alive means one less person to assist and all that good stuff. Basic. So I don't feel like I'm in a whole lot of danger of dying, but I also don't feel like I'm that close to killing anybody. Maybe I should have put Death Mark on him. Maybe I'll regret that. No, I don't think I will. I think we'll be fine. Here we go. Terminated. Alright, so we got 2 of them terminated. They're not coming back. And I suspect Mon Mothma will waste a turn trying to res. In the meantime, we've got Biggs locked down. We had for a moment. We have to deal with well, if he doesn't have days on him, I'm not going to mess with him. Down to 2 minutes. Oh. Who was that I just lost? Stark. It was Stark. I need to get Stark some more gear too. Come on. This might be a fail. I may not be able to kill Kyle fast enough. He has his big debuff out on me too. Whatever it does. I don't know what it does. Alright guys. Maybe it stops me from assisting? That would suck. Well, I killed him, but he's gonna come back. So we have to kill Biggs really fast here. The good news is his unique debuff on me went away. Come on. Running out of time. 15. 10. Come on. 3, 2. Oh, come on. Well, that sucks. I don't even know who I'm gonna beat that with. I don't think it's gonna be difficult, but I don't really know who's gonna do it. Alright, well, let's leave those and go back to the top. This is a exercise in futility. Against Padme, so basically I have 2 good teams left. I've got Grievous and I've got Jedi Master Luke. Yeah, that's about it. Grievous and Jedi Master Luke. So, if I do Grievous here, then I do Jedi Master Luke against his Grievous, and I try and work through the Phasma team with some other whatever. So I think my biggest failure in this round is just not giving myself enough offensive teams to work with. I probably should have saved my bounty hunters so that I could use them as well. This is not my favorite kind of counter, because I do assisting, and you know, we all know assisting is not good against Padme squads, so don't love this at all, but gonna hope that just the sheer damage output of Grievous is enough to kind of get enough of these guys down that it's not a big deal. Like, let's see if we can get hit on her, maybe. And maybe we can get damage, healing immunity on her. Nope, not yet. So, we'll eventually get it. Oh, I should have put that on somebody else, I think. Ayla's gonna die here in a moment. So that's good. Clear away that thing. Keep people as healthy as possible. Alright, well, this is gonna work fine. Not great banners. Nothing today has been great banners. A multitude of failures. Let's try not to lose Magna Guard here. Speak of the devil. See if we can keep from losing B2 also. Well, that was ugly. For sure. Let's see if we can pull this off with these bounty hunters of mine. This is like my bounty hunter B squad. But I need to figure out if I have a fifth. Or I guess. I don't know if this will work. Probably not. Maybe. Phoenix Relic 2. But Aura's only gear 10. But at this point, right, does it really matter? I don't even know what this does. Special damage to everybody. Don't really want them going all the time. We'll hit that. Ooh, well, alright. Yeah, I know Boba Fett's not good in anything other than territory wars, but I was hoping that maybe this could do something, but it obviously could not. So, yeah, I'm not sure what I'm doing for Phasma. I don't have a whole lot of other options. I do want to get through to the back, though. So, is there any way I can mix and match stuff a little bit? I have a first order of my own. Let's see if I can get my first order to beat the Iden in the back. It's 5 on 3. 5 on 2. Well, it will be 3. I don't know who I'm giving this to. I guess I'm giving it to him. We'll do that too. Alright, so that worked out. So how light can I go with JML and still give me other... Do I have like 2 Jedi teams worth here? No, not really. If I went him... Let's do that. We'll go in basically like full. And then we'll figure out how to get Phasma down. That's got to be one of those teams I can whittle down. The goal at this point is just to clear, get the practice in, not be a complete embarrassment to myself to lose completely 100%. Yeah. I mean, I've lost 100%, obviously, but let's try not to, let's try not to get stuck and not be able to clear. This is certainly a clearable board. Honestly, I felt like it was a board I should have been one-shotting, but apparently not. Alright, I need to be doing the thing to get my well, I can't even talk. I need to be getting my ultimate here at some point. Let's heal a little. Alright, well, more bad banners, but another victory. Alright, can I clear Phasma? Who would have thought that is a word, you know, a sentence I'm gonna say. Can I do it? I think I will be able to do it. We've got Palpatine, we've got Mara. Do I bring in sisters? Bring in a tank like that? Do I have any Sith? Any other Sith to bring in, maybe? Maybe this is smarter. Let's do that. Alright. I don't know why I'm bringing in Imperial Probe Droid. This is a lost cause. We're just, you know, going crazy. Oh, that's right. They were already turn meter loaded. I was like, wow, they are going really fast. They had been turn meter loaded already. You're gonna go next, I think. Let's stun again. Yeah, I think this is one of those things where if I could develop the team a little bit more, I could potentially get it so that EP Mara could be one team and Vader could be a different. I'm not sure how I'm killing Kylo though, because I don't have healing immunity or anything on this squad. I should have thought of that. I guess it's gonna work. Alright, we're going to the back with 1300. We just gotta get 507 banners from these 3 battles, guys. And these are the ships I expected. Sweet, so I just need to average 96 banners per battle and I get the win. Except for I don't. So the biggest frustrating thing about today's battle was not only how bad I did, but the fact that it was exactly what I was expecting. The fact that he doesn't even change his defense. I got exactly what I expected from him, and I still performed this terribly. That is embarrassing, honestly. Yeah, just horrible. So, oh well. Come back and we do better next time, I hope. But it just is not a good way to start the season. And, yeah, horrible. I really, in my head, was chalking this one up as a win already. And that's probably the problem. I didn't take it seriously enough. Definitely underestimated how things were going to go. Saw his score and thought, oh, I could totally beat that score, no problem. Only to embarrass myself. I wish it was something I could point to as being like, oh man, his mods were so good or something like that, but it really wasn't. It was just a bad tactical choice to try to bring my low gear Treya squad in to face that Iden team. And all my other choices kind of cascaded from that. It's kind of the way it always happens for me. Usually kind of a cascade effect. I have lots for offense here. Again, I knew what I was expecting to face, so I just brought what I thought I needed. I'm not gonna skimp out on ships at this point. I can't win, so just taking what I know I need to beat them. Food they put hunted on. Oh, nice. That is always nice. Let's kill this tank off. Get the crew. And we're back over there. Rip off any kind of buffs they have. We'll do this. I should have brought in Ahsoka. I didn't know what I was doing there. That's alright. It's gonna play out fine regardless. Get our offense up. Who are they bringing in? Sith? I don't understand why people run that ship. It's like the third or fourth opponent I've faced in a while that has run that. Let's put out our bombers and wrap it up. And finally, we've got our malevolence. All right, final battle. Put this one to bed. Oh, can't cleanse that off. I didn't know what I was doing there. That was dumb. That's okay. I think it's a mistake to set your Empire and not do double tanks with it. But, whatever. Again, I think this is a match I should have beaten. This is a player I should have been able to beat. Really frustrated with myself that I didn't. Just saved my big hit. Let's go after him. Go where the buzz droids are. We won't get amazing banners. You never do with Executor. Malevolence. But that is okay. What a bummer. And that is it. So we end with a very pedestrian 1734. At the end of the day, we lose by 74 banners. Just atrocious. We dropped 4 different battles. Really, I think, based on how well the ships went, I probably could have dropped 1 battle and still won, but dropping more than 1 was the end of it. So, an embarrassing performance from myself. Good job, Gary Altogether. Thank you for the match, and thank you for the lesson in humility. I need to do better next time. Thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you again in next round.